Imagine you're visiting a city for the very first time. You turn a corner onto a sunny street. Everything is new, but you're hit with a strong feeling of familiarity. You remember the way the light hits the Portuguese stones, the smell of coffee, the pattern of a balcony, details you couldn't possibly know. This is déjà vu, a clear memory of something that never happened. It's not a premonition or a forgotten dream, but a real-time glitch inside your brain. The feeling is so strong it can make you stop, making you question what you're experiencing. Déjà vu is as common as it is mysterious, talked about for centuries by poets and scientists. The French term means already seen, a simple phrase for a complex event. It's a universal human mystery, a reminder that our brains sometimes rewrite the script of reality. As we explore this phenomenon, we'll dive into the complex pathways of the brain to find out what science tells us about these moments of time confusion. Some of the greatest mysteries aren't in the stars, but right behind your eyes. Déjà vu is a fight between what you know and what you feel. It's a strong feeling of knowing something, but there's no real memory to back it up. It's not like remembering a childhood vacation. It's loose. It comes and goes in seconds, leaving you puzzled. Your brain tells two stories at the same time. This is new, says your logic. This is old, whispers something deeper. This inner conflict is what makes déjà vu so strange. Think of your awareness as a river. Déjà vu is a sudden swirl, a brief loop in time. It's a brain hiccup, a quick mix-up in the brain systems for keeping track of new things. The word was made up in the 1800s by Émile Boirac. This moved the idea from magic to brain science. Understanding déjà vu is like getting a peek at the mind's complex, sometimes faulty workings. It sits where memory, feeling, and awareness meet. Each time it happens, it's a window into how our brains build reality, moment by moment. Déjà vu isn't just a vague feeling of familiarity. It's immersive and unsettling. For a few seconds, you feel like you're reliving a scene you've never lived, like you're watching a movie of your own life. The certainty is sharp, but confusion follows. If you've been here before, when? The paradox. A memory without a memory. Your brain's recognition system signals a match, but the database is empty. Many people report feeling like an observer of their own experience, as if part of your mind is stepping back to analyze the strangeness. This dual awareness, feeling and observing the feeling, is key. It's your brain catching its own mistake in real time. The episode is fleeting, but the impression lingers. You're left with wonder and a question. What just happened inside my head? Déjà vu is a brief flash of cognitive dissonance, revealing the hidden wires of our constructed reality. Where does déjà vu come from? Science points to the temporal lobes, the brain's memory centers. The rhinal cortex, deep inside, signals feelings of familiarity. Déjà vu might be a small, harmless electrical hiccup here, a brief memory stamp on a new experience. Studies of people with temporal lobe epilepsy show intense déjà vu before seizures, offering clues to the phenomenon. Neurosurgeons can even trigger déjà vu by stimulating these brain areas. So, when déjà vu strikes, imagine a tiny electrical storm in your brain's memory library. It's not a message from another world, but a fascinating quirk of biology. We only notice the system when it makes a rare, curious mistake, giving us a peek behind the curtain of consciousness. Another idea is the divided attention theory. Déjà vu might happen when your brain takes in a scene without you even knowing it, while you're busy with something else, and then you really notice it a moment later. The result? The new sight feels familiar because your brain already saw it, just a tiny bit before. Imagine a camera going out of focus and then back in. The clear picture feels like a repeat. This idea helps explain why déjà vu often happens in new places, where your brain is taking in a lot of new things. It doesn't mean your brain made a mistake, just a short moment when your attention slipped. Our attention goes in and out all the time, and a small gap in what we notice can make it feel like we're reliving a moment. It's a glitch in how we see things, not in our memory, just a little skip in how we experience reality. The memory association theory says that déjà vu starts when you see just one familiar thing in a new place. Your brain sees this one thing, maybe a pattern or a smell, from a memory you've forgotten, but it can't quite find it. The feeling of knowing it spreads to the whole situation, making you feel like you've been there before. Think of your memory like a huge spider web. Sometimes a new experience matches a hidden piece. Your brain sees the match, but it can't bring up the whole memory, just the raw feeling. This explains why déjà vu can feel so real and detailed. It's a connection that's a bit off, not just a random mistake. Your brain is always looking for patterns, even if it has to fill in the blanks. Déjà vu is a creative act. Throughout history, scientists like Émile Boirac, who first coined the term déjà vu in the 1800s, and researchers such as Sigmund Freud and Wilder Penfield have tried to explain this mysterious feeling. Their theories range from memory glitches to subconscious desires and even electrical activity in the brain, of making sense of the bits and pieces of your past. Step inside the brain's illusion factory, where science meets sensation. Déjà vu isn't just a trick of memory, it's a flash of activity in some of the brain's most fascinating regions. The temporal lobes, tucked just above your ears, are the epicenter. Here, the hippocampus helps you form and recall memories, while the amygdala colors them with emotion. When déjà vu occurs, these areas light up, almost as if your brain is rehearsing a memory it can't quite place. Real memories are built through intricate circuits. Imagine a network of wires connecting past and present. Normally, these circuits work together, letting you recognize faces, places, and experiences. But sometimes, a memory misfire happens. Your brain might send a familiar signal without the full memory attached, leaving you with a powerful sense of recognition and no clear source. The split perception theory suggests déjà vu begins when your brain briefly sees the same thing twice, milliseconds apart, like a film glitching and replaying a single frame. The dual processing glitch theory goes further, proposing that your brain's two memory systems, one fast and one slow, get out of sync, causing you to process the same moment twice. Brain imaging studies using tools like fMRI have captured déjà vu in action. Scientists have even triggered it in volunteers by stimulating the temporal lobes with mild electrical currents. In cases of temporal lobe epilepsy, intense déjà vu is a common symptom, showing just how closely these sensations are tied to brain activity. And what about brain chemistry? Neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin play their part, influencing how memories are stored and retrieved. A surge or imbalance in these chemicals can prime the brain for déjà vu, making the illusion even stronger. Through the lens of neuroscience, déjà vu is no longer just a mystery, it's a window into the strange, creative ways your brain interprets the world. Déjà vu is almost universal. Up to 2/3 of people experience it at least once. It goes beyond cultures, ages, and backgrounds, connecting all of us. It's more common in young people when the brain is still growing and finding new experiences. As we get older, déjà vu happens less often, maybe as our brain paths become more stable. People who travel, dream a lot, or have active imaginations report it more often. The more new things your brain takes in, the more likely it is to cause a memory glitch. Déjà vu is a side effect of a curious and active mind. It's a personal event, but also a shared mystery, a shared nod to the strangeness of our minds. Despite our differences, we are all open to these beautiful quirks in how we see things. The weirdness of déjà vu has made people come up with mystical ideas for hundreds of years. Some people think it's like a quick look into other worlds that exist at the same time as ours. Your mind briefly crossing paths with another you who has lived this moment before. Others think that time doesn't go in a straight line, and déjà vu is like seeing the future, not remembering the past. These ideas are more like poems than science. There's no proof of other realities or slips in time. But the fact that we dream up such explanations shows how much déjà vu affects us. It pushes our imagination to its limits, making us wonder about what's real, time, and being aware. Even if science can't prove these ideas, the experience itself makes us feel amazed. Déjà vu reminds us how much we still need to learn about our own minds. We've explored déjà vu, from brain glitches to memory bits and quick slips of attention. It's not a sign of something broken, but proof of how complex and creative the brain is. This common glitch connects us all, reminding us that reality is a story our minds create. Déjà vu is a rare peek behind the curtain, a look at consciousness in action. Science gives us explanations, but the feeling still has a touch of magic. It makes us curious and makes us think about time, memory, and just being alive. Next time déjà vu hits, pause and enjoy how amazing your own mind is. Some of the universe's biggest mysteries are unfolding inside you. When was the last time you felt the strange and wonderful whisper of déjà vu?